The Bridge Home by Padma Venkataraman, Chapter 2, Rotten Fruit. You always felt like a younger sister, Ruku. You looked younger, too, with your wide eyes and snub nose. You spoke haltingly, and you hunched your shoulders, which made you seem smaller than me, though you were born a year before. Born when our father was a nice man, I suppose, because Amma said he was nice, before. Imagining Appa before took a lot of imagining. I was a good imaginer, but even so, I couldn't imagine him all the way nice. The best I could do was think of him as a not yet all the way rotten fruit, a plump yellow mango with just a few ugly bruises. I could imagine our mother picking him out the way she'd pick fruit from the grocer's stall, choosing the overripe fruit because he was happy to give her for free. I could see Amma looking Appa over, hoping that if certain foul bits could be cut away, then sweetness, pure sweetness, would be left behind. Because Amma did choose him, their marriage wasn't arranged. Somehow he charmed her away from her family, with whom she lost all touch. They were ashamed, she told me, ashamed and angry with her for eloping with someone from an even lower caste than the one she had been born into. It was all she ever said about her family, not their names or where they lived or how many brothers and sisters she had, only that they wanted nothing to do with us. And Appa's family, if he had one, didn't seem to know we existed either. Sometimes I wonder if they might have helped us if they had known. But maybe they'd have done nothing or acted like our neighbors and schoolmates, who did worse than nothing, who sniggered or made rude comments when we would walk past, comments that upset you so much you stooped over even lower than usual, so low it looked like you wanted to hide your head inside your chest. On my 11th birthday, when you came home from school, I was surprised to see saucepans full of food simmering on the stove. Amma, you cooked! I loved evenings when Amma felt strong enough to prepare dinner for us, instead of the other way around. You even made paisam? I inhaled the sweet scent of milk rice that wafted through our apartment. Not just that. Amma dug out a small money pouch from its hiding place underneath the rice sack. Here's 200 rupees for you to buy something for yourself. 200 rupees! I was so astonished that I almost dropped the pouch before securing it to my ankle-length skirt. I've been saving a little of what Appa gives me for food and rent. I wanted to buy something, but I was too tired to go shopping for a gift, and I wasn't sure what you'd like. This is the best give, Amma. Thanks. Sweet? You said? Sweets for Ruku? Proper food first, Amma said, for both of you. Amma heaped rice onto our plates and ladled some hot, spicy rasam over the top. She started eating, but you just stared at your food, your hands crossed over your chest. Come on, Ruku. I tried to feed you a spoonful of rice and rasam. No, you yelled. Sweet! Sweet! Don't get angry, Ruku, please. Eat and I'll tell you a story tonight. Story? You calmed down. Amma looked at me gratefully. We had just finished our dinner when we heard Appa's heavy footsteps. The sound of him staggering up the stairs to our apartment told us what we all needed to know. Get to your room, quick, Amma said. Sweet, you moaned. But your hand met mine, and we crept into our bedroom. In the darkness, we huddled together, unable to block out the sound of Appa yelling at Amma. We rocked back and forth, taking comfort in each other's warmth. Appa broke Amma's arm that night, before storming out of the house. I need to see a doctor, Amma came and told us. Her voice was tight with pain. Stay with Ruku. If you see her... She didn't finish her sentence. She didn't need to. She told me 1,000,000 times how scared she was that if you set foot in a hospital, the doctors might lock you away in a mental institution. You curled up on our mattress with your wooden doll, Marapachi. I smoothed your brow. The patch of moonlight that slipped past the rusty iron bars on our window fell on the book that our teacher, Parvati, had given me before she moved away. No other teacher had ever been so nice, even though I was often at the top of my class. I opened the book. In a shaking voice, I read you a tale about a poor, low-caste girl who refused to accept the life others thought she should lead. You think we could change our lives like that girl did? I asked. And Parvati teacher, and Subbu, or at least his family, they all left for a better life in a big city. Subbu had been the only friend we had had in school. His long face and thin frame had made him look as weak as a blade of grass, but he'd always told off the other children who had teased us. I miss him, Ruku. Think he ever misses us? You answered me with a snore. I was glad you'd fallen asleep, but I stayed awake worrying and hoping. I hoped Amma would finally tell someone about how she had been hurt and that they would swoop down and rescue us. But I should have known she'd never tell.